So I think a 6-3 defense is a good start as a defense for an age group of 6U. So here's kind of what I've got here. Let me get over to the draw package and so we can look at it. So this 6-3 defense is probably a first package. I kind of play this sometimes at 8U. I've got defenders here in the A-B gaps right here. It's almost like a 6-2 tight as far as that's concerned. The safety is going to come down and play this middle linebacker here. I've got two linebackers in C. My DNs are kind of playing a little bit tighter there. And then I do like to move. It's almost an 8-3, the 6-3 a little bit, but I don't call it 8-3 because it's a little different. And we'll go over that in the middle in a minute in the gap 8. The corners are up on the line to play contain here. Because most of the stuff, most of the plays, the running backs are going to get jammed up in here because of all of this, and a good tailback is really going to. They're probably most of these little 5U and 6-year groups. I know I would try to get outside because everything, the blockers and everything are going to jam up in this middle here, and you can hit this. And every now and then you can go down the middle, but really your two best players, I think, in this 6-3 defense, or your 5 best, are really going to be, let's get to the green, these corners, linebackers, and these guys right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those 7 guys I would really make sure are good, because I think a lot of stuff is going to hit off here. You need this flow. So 6-3 is kind of like my start here on a 6U, 5U, 7U defense. I'll probably go to something else, and let's talk about that now. So this is Coach Parker with CoachParker.org. How you guys doing today? Thanks for joining me. I had a viewer request several weeks ago that asked about my 6-2 defense specifically for age group 6U. So I consider probably 5U, 6U, 7U about the same, 7U rec. So this is what I would kind of do, and you can kind of pick and choose. There's really 4 kind of defenses here. Most of these and concepts are coming out of my 6-2 multi-8 defense. So you can take a look at that over at CoachParker.org and buy that if you want. But there's also videos of all that defense under defense for over at CoachParker.org. So you can look at that. Before we get too far into it, you can subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. So let's jump into the next one here. The 6-5 is really pretty close to the 6-3, except that I've got, let's see, these guys, let's say your youth league doesn't let anybody in the A gap or anything over the center. So this 6-5 works out pretty good here because you've got this close. This nose guard basically moves back into this middle linebacker area. So he kind of plays this grouping right here for you there. You've got 2 linebackers here in CD again. You've got wider D ends. And the corners are not up on the line, although you could do that. They're a little backed up. Maybe you're not blitz them and you just want them to play kind of like this versus getting up. So that's kind of the little difference there between maybe the 6-3 and the 6-5. Again, you're trying to really stop that and kind of this here, and I think that does that because everything's really for the offense going to get jammed up all in here. You want to jam that up as much as possible. Everybody's kind of turning around at this age. They're just like little cats trying to figure it out. So, and you might get away with a quick hit up in there, but I know my defenses I'm going to teach to basically submarine kind of all of that goofy stuff right there where they've got to bounce out to my top players here. Okay, so that's the 6-5. Here we go. Please like and subscribe, all that good stuff. That really helped me out. This is coachparker.org. You can head over there. And then the other 6U defense is the 70. Now, the 70 is my go-to defense, really, for these younger ages. I really prefer the 70 umbrella, 70 diamond, kind of a 6-1-ish kind of thing, and I can show you kind of how all that would work here. So you've got the 70. You can see everybody here on defense. He's playing this off the read of this guy or this guy here. You've got BCs jamming that up. You've got D here, and you've got these two corners. And really, cornerbacks, your DNs, and these two guys are the best. Really, these probably are the best too. You can have them set up here, and this is the umbrella, or you can set one up here, the rover, and then have Fred back here, and that would be the diamond. You could also drop, if you've got issues, you can drop this mic into here and play that too. But I really like the 70 umbrella and diamond because I want to basically just jam up all of this mess here and then try to get them to run out here, and then have my better players here flow and get them right there. That's what I'm trying to do with that 70 umbrella. I use a 70 umbrella and diamond against single wing teams and double wing teams. This defense usually can carry me in a rec league up until 9U, maybe into 10, and 10 I start really doing some other things like the 6'3", 6'2" wide tackle and things like that. And then for the last defense that you can really kind of use is this gap 8, and it really looks like kind of the 6'3" and the 6'5", but it's a little bit different. I've got guys here in A, B, and C, and they're going in tough. These guys are going in tough. And then you can move these corners up or play them more like linebackers. That's up to you. I kind of do both. Or you can have Fred be a monster and kind of move him around and stuff that. And that's really kind of the gap 8 kind of thing. You can actually move the DNs in too. If you wanted to get a little bit more rambunctious, have the corners stack. That's a gap or mirror. The corners will stack on those and come around, or they'll play stunts there. So you can kind of do that too, but just know if they break, they're gone. So you're really trying to jam up this, and then this guy's gonna maybe try to get out, and you've got to be ready for that with those guys and these guys here. So that's what I'm doing for 6U. There's a lot of stuff going on there. You can read about more of this in my 6'2" multi-8 defensive book, but really for 6U, 5U, you want them just to have fun and enjoy football, and teach them one defense, have them stay in, have your skill players kind of playing wide and one in the middle, maybe one deeper if you want, so no touchdowns. But it's going to be like herding cats, but hopefully these 4 defenses here will help you out and look at it. If you've got any questions, as always, please hit me up over at coachparker.org. There's a contact page, or leave a comment in the video below here. I'm really good about getting back to emails. So if you email me specific questions, definitely do that. You can head over to my playbook store. Here's all my playbooks here. And as you can tell by me making this video, if you support me, I'll support you to answer your questions and make videos and all this good stuff. So head over to Coach Parker. And to help me, which doesn't cost you anything if you don't want to buy one of my playbooks, just like and subscribe, hit the notify button. That's a huge help. Make a comment. That really helps me a lot. And the YouTube search algorithm, and please do that. So like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Hope you enjoyed the video. And remember to play for fun, and winning is funner. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.